A lot of people are upset at what went down today at the federal courthouse in Lower Manhattan. New York mayoral candidate Brad Lander forcefully detained by ICE agents. He was released a couple of hours later, but we know President Trump's targeting of suspected illegal immigrants in Democratic cities now playing a major role in the race for mayor here. Eyewitness News reporter Lindsay Tuchman has the details on what led to Lander's arrest.
The video is stunning. New York City Comptroller and Democratic mayoral candidate Brad Lander arrested and detained by ICE agents Tuesday while observing immigration hearings at a federal building in Lower Manhattan. You can see him linking arms with an immigrant who ICE agents were trying to remove.
I will let go when you show me the judicial warrant. Where is it? Where is the warrant?
Lander was released 4 hours later, exiting the building to cheers alongside his wife and Governor Hochul, who says any charges were dropped.
I believe it is important to show up and bear witness and accompany people and to do it in the tradition of nonviolent witness. We are not going to give Donald Trump and his goons any excuse for ratcheting up conflict or violence.
We're a far better country than what we're experiencing. This is New York. This is New York. A land of immigrants.
The Department of Homeland Security, though, says the comptroller was arrested for assaulting law enforcement and impeding a federal officer. Lander says this is the third week in a row he has come to the federal building, prompted by reports of migrants showing up for scheduled hearings only to be detained immediately after.
At that elevator, I was separated from someone named Edgardo, who I had just met a couple of minutes earlier. Edgardo is in ICE detention, and he's not going to sleep in his bed tonight. So far as I know, he has no lawyer.
In a statement, a spokesperson for Mayor Adams said, quote, "Today should not be about Brad Lander. It's about making sure all New Yorkers, regardless of their documentation status, feel safe enough to use public resources, like dialing 911, sending their kids to school, going to the hospital, or attending court appearances, and do not instead hide in the shadows." Meantime, the U.S. Attorney's Office says prosecutors are still investigating the incident. Lander, though, says he plans to keep coming back. In Lower Manhattan, Lindsay Tuchman, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
A man